All right, good afternoon. Figured we would fire up another lunchtime stream. I had already started kind of grinding through Arena a little bit in between meetings. Figured I had probably about an hour and a half or so before I have to jump and head into another meeting. So while I finished up my lunch, did some Arena, thought I would jump in here and, like I said, just do a quick little arena stream, maybe a little bit in the monthly event quest, maybe a battlegrounds round or two, depending on how unlucky you guys are. I am not the greatest at battlegrounds, but we'll jump in there. Um, if time allots. I'm comfortable with where I'm at for the season. I'd like to finish above 200 points. I'm sitting at I think 168, something like that right now. So, if we get a couple rounds in, we get a couple rounds in. If we don't, we don't. So, really the main thing is just kind of continuing the grind for some units, continuing just to make sure that we are in good shape for anything that is to come. Later on in the year. Let's just go this way. Um, we've got next month. I love it when I get hit by heavy right at the start. Next month, being November, we do have Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals coming through. December, we will have any Christmas holiday deals, um, New Year's deals, things like that. So just kind of time to make sure that we are in good shape unit wise for any of those deals that come along. Most likely going to drop some real cash on those deals as well. But, I figure if I can have 25,000 units stored up, I might as well. Not going to hurt anything, only can help. I'm just going to get hit by everything this first round as we get, everything set up on our stream and, kind of working off what I ate for lunch. Not much going on elsewhere in the game right at the moment. Like, you can see on my channel, I have completed the Karina's 7 for 7 trial. Um, have the rewards video out there. Got some other things I need to open up, but kind of holding off, I think, opening anything until the Battleground season's done and I get those rewards. Haven't quite decided what I'm opening. I may just go 6-star basics. Yet again, I do need a couple of the featured champs yet. Haven't really opened many features this whole kind of featured run. You know, just really trying to maximize the amount of 7-star shards that I have and that I can open. And depending on the rewards from Battlegrounds and how many shards I get there, that will determine kind of, what I open. It's going to be, pretty close for me to be able to open another one. I haven't really looked recently to see what the amount is that I will get from where I will finish in Battlegrounds. I don't think it's enough to push me over. I am right about 4,000 shards short of another one. So we may just, use our 6-star shards that we have there to get dupes and get some more 7-star shards that way. And we'll, of course, use items that we, anything that we can find. There'll be, of course, 8.3 coming out. I'm sure there'll be shards on the path there. There's going to be some rank up materials on the paths outside of what they've announced as far as completion and exploration rewards. So kind of looking forward to that. That should give some decent amount of, oops, need to go back one more time. Should give decent amount of rank up materials to kind of push the roster to, that next phase. Start getting more R2s up there. I still just have, yeah, I say that. I still just have the five rank twos that I was able to get from the July 4th deals. Haven't taken anybody else up since then. The July 4th really kind of altered the landscape as far as deals and, what you could do with your account, what was your account, you know, was like and all that if you spent. I probably spent more there than I should have, but at the same time, I could, and that's the only reason I did it. I like to keep a budget. I'm don't want to break the bank, but at the same time, those deals, most of it was just too good to pass up. So I may go lighter, for Cyber Monday deals, depending on what they offer. I'm hoping. I know that this is kind of, they've already let the cat out of the bag, so it's going to be probably the same where they offer, $500 bundles in game, $500 bundles on the website. You know, I don't mind. As long as they're not all RNG based. I don't think I'm going to chase a trophy champ if that's really all that buying those 10 deals would get me. That I don't think I want. Unless the trophy champ is like a 7-star Magic or a 7-star Hercules or Doom or somebody like that, then I might partake in the chase a little bit. But it would have to be somebody that I knew that I could use every day. I did it for July 4th. I broke down and kind of went after the trophy champs there and got Jessica and got Weapon X. Didn't have them, felt like I wanted them. Probably hindsight, don't need them. I don't even put them in my Battlegrounds deck for defenders at the moment. You know, Granted, I did not take them to R4 or R5, and then I would probably do it, but just the use there for nothing else other than, hey, they're at R4 for Battlegrounds defense, and I don't focus on BGs. I focus primarily on making sure I have counters for things that I'm going to have to fight against. Primarily in Alliance War, since it is no secret that I am not the best fighter in the game. I just want to have counters and what's needed ranked up highly, or have some resources in the bank that if I need to rank somebody up, I can. I am a firm believer in I want to overpower the node if at all possible and trivialize whatever fight that I'm facing. Oh, nice. Do that just for the invulnerability. I knew you were going to auto block. That's fine. And you're not going to throw a special, are you? That's fine too. Unless I get hit. Come on, just die. There we go. Okay, one more round in this arena, and then we're finish that up later tonight, probably not on a stream or anything like that. So let's see, let's go that way. Not much else going on in the game right at the moment. A lot of people are finishing up their arena grinds. I've seen a couple streams going of people, or not arena, battlegrounds grinds. Seeing them just kind of trying to get their rankings up as high as they can, since it is, we're within that last 24 hours. I don't know about the new metas. It is really what I call the Alliance War metas. So you've got the Decay and Sugar Pill and, things like that. I do like that the next meta is going to be more than one class. You've got some, decay champions that, or sugar pill, whatever the offensive attack side of it's called, that are other classes than science. You've got Angela, you've got a couple others that are in there that you can use. So, that's nice that it's not just all single class. That's going to help out a little bit. And there we go. We're done with that. Let's go do some 7 stars in the featured arena. There we go. Haven't run any arena yet today except for to start my 5 stars off. All right. Yeah, we're just not gonna worry about synergy teams or anything like that. I don't think with these. I'm just gonna grab and go. Let's do that. All right. Let me know too. I know a lot don't join in on the live streams yet. I don't know if anybody watches them on playback. But if you are, please leave me a comment and let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. I am still working on things kind of behind the scenes. This is really maybe the 10th live stream I've done from my house. I've done some from my phone, from the road. So, I'm still trying to figure a lot of this out, figure out how I need things set up, figure out, oops, was late on that. And we'll just finish them off. This should do it. Boom, boom, into special 1, and finished. There we go. How I want things set up. I've got just a basic streaming setup right now. No real animations, no cam yet. I will turn the cam on. I've got some work I want to do in my office. Right now it's just kind of plain behind me. There's a TV and a wall and a curtain. So I may try and do something back there to, make it look a little bit different, a little better. And that's the only reason I haven't turned on the camera yet. My camera's also not that great. It's just a simple webcam, so I can't zoom in. I can't really do much with it, and it looks like I'm way too far away, at least in my opinion, on that camera. So looking into that at the moment to see if there's one that I want to buy. If I'm going to do this, and even if it's just for fun, I want it to look good. Did post the war video out there last night. Feel free to go take a look at that. Doesn't appear that we were going to win, unfortunately. Looks like we're going to be just a little bit shy of beating TCN. They had a great war. They only died 3 times. Great job by them. We died, I think 5 or 6. I don't remember what the final was. So not our greatest, but it wasn't bad either. TCN is just good. They've got a lot of good fighters in there, a lot of good players. They had some good planning. Hats off to them. They pulled out this win. So I think that makes us 3-3 on the year. Hopefully, still going to be close to Masters, which is really what the goal is. I'm still doing fairly decent, able to, over the past couple wars, bring in some champs I haven't used in a while, or ones that I have never used in war. So that's been fun. Being able to, this past war, I was able to use AA. I don't think in my time at For Loki, I've ever used AA, and I think this is maybe my 10th season, 11th season, something like that. So that was kind of, nice to be able to use, AA in a couple fights. I used Absman the war before that, and had used him in war before, so kind of like that. I also kind of like using who I was described in the chat as my new man crush, OG Iron Man. he is such a fun champ to use, especially on path 6B when they put mutants there. If they get prowess, he just makes short work of the fights. So it was fun. It's always fun using him. I've used him, I think, the majority of the fights. I think I've used him 9 fights in 6 wars. And I think the next closest I may have used is for 2 fights. So, I will take all the OG Iron Man fights they want to give. Oops, forgot about her phase. And my newly SIG 40 rocket here. Still not over that. That was my one wish on the last 7-star crystal, was anything but a second dupe on a champ. It could be worse. Rocket at least I do like. He does do some good damage. So he's got his uses, and even Spidey, who I kind of like his buff that he got. At the same time, it's hard to use him a lot, but he'll have some uses in the next meta of BGs. He will be an attack champion, so he will be, placing the withers and things like that. So he will have his uses, and I do like his taunt. That is a great feature, especially in BGs. Being able to, and then evade every once in a while when you screw up. Being able to reliably get the defender to throw a special is great. One of the BG matches I was running on my second account this morning, so that I could get, the last milestone in the caps battlegrounds thing, so I could get those last 20, whatever they were, to do an ascension. I, on 2 separate occasions fighting Nick Fury in the same fight, I had to bait a special 2 for about 20 seconds. And when you only have 2 minutes, that's a significant chunk. I ended up winning because the other guy, wasn't able to get the fight down. I was able to, with I think 3 seconds left, get, Nick down. But I mean, that's painful. It is. So that taunt, any champion that has taunt has a nice, built-in advantage in battlegrounds if you can use it, and they don't completely suck otherwise. Now, the other thing I'm going to have to do in here, I think, is Alliance Quest. I think that starts back up today. So that's coming up in about 45 minutes, if I'm still on here in that time. We can do some live Alliance Quest fighting. And I wasn't real excited about the Kindred pull, mainly because I have him as a rank 4 SIG 200. I think his SIG ability is nice and is useful, but I may, I'm slowly changing over. He does. Oops, and there was the ward defeat. He does some decent damage. If you use him right, if he's in a buff heavy matchup, he can do some good things. So, slowly thinking that it was an okay pull. Gore here. I really want to like Gore. I think he's got some features that I really like. I just have to figure out how to use them better, where to use them. Get the timing right on certain things with him. He is a good defender. He can be tricky in some matchups. So, it may be he may be my next R2. Um, I'm not going to get another Titan crystal, so for any time soon. So the Vox, the Hyperion, the Gladiator, those rank ups would have to wait. So if they're having to wait, I'm probably not going to hold on to the resources for it. And let's finish her off with a special two. I think after this I'm going to have to go AFK for just a second and I'll be right back. My dog is whining at my door, so she may need to go out. And she's been sick the past couple days, so I don't want to wait too long in case that is what is going on out there. So with that, I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Not sure exactly what she was whining about, but like I said, unfortunately, my pup has been sick and did not want to have to clean up a mess. But I'm going to finish off these 7 stars. Ugh, what a crappy combination of fights. Black Cat is one I've pulled recently too. Really want to use her somewhere. I tried to use her in Karina's a few times. And the paths I used her for, her ability accuracy reduction actually hurt me on those. Oops. Not paying attention to how many charges he had on him, or whatever they're called. Tactical. There you go. So her ability accuracy reduction came in and kind of hurt me. Where it was turning off the nodes when I was trying to use her to take advantage of the node. So, the main one I think was in 746. I took the path where you had to have 10 debuffs on the defender in a certain amount of time, and she kept turning off the node, and her debuffs would sneak through the cleanse. So, she didn't work out. She would have worked out great. She was applying the right number of bleeds and all that, but just that ability accuracy reduction kind of bypassed the cleanse on the node. So things like that, I know a little bit of the basics with her. I know I need to be moving that card back and forth and building it up that way, and not sure much beyond that. Really would probably be worth a couple seconds to kind of read through her abilities and all that, which I haven't done yet. It's just she's not one that I would use every day, so it hasn't been a priority. but maybe I would use her more if I knew more about her. And I'm kind of disappointed in this one right here. I did take Emma from that selector crystal. You know, she's okay. I was hoping as a 7 star. I've always liked her. I've liked her for her immunities and things like that. But I was hoping as a 7 star she would hit harder. And her specials just, maybe as an R2 or something like that. And the power sting, which is nice in arenas, I'm just not getting what I was hoping out of her. I probably should have taken Maul like, everybody else did. You know, I see more 7 star rank 1 Mauls out there in, the battleground decks than pretty much anything else. Let's just do this. And this should finish him. There we go. I'm pleased that I did get Hulkbuster. Very pleased with that. He may be my tech R2. Coming up on, I want to say probably Friday, I will do my incursions push. It's time for another incursions crystal. It reset. So with the reset there, I think I can run. Don't think I have to run any of the others. I think I can just run, sector 6 to get that next incursion crystal. See who we can get from that. I would like new, but I'm not going to argue with a dupe. I'll have to go back and look and see who all's in it, because I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I don't know which way I want to go with this way. Let's go with this matchup. And we'll be done with 7 stars. Move on to the 6/5s and 6/4s. With a quick detour over to, I may run some battlegrounds after this. Just kind of feeling the desire, the want to run a couple battleground matches. Probably regret it as soon as I do it. Man, O'Day. Come on. There we go. Sometimes fighting her is a pain in the butt. Almost walked right into that. Okay, why is my second medium not hitting? It's the second one in a row. It happened with Hawkeye, and then it happened there. Not a big issue, but it's causing me to not be able to string into my special. Well, that was ugly. There we go. All right, 7 stars done. Let's see where that puts me score-wise. I think with a run of my 6s later, we'll finish up that arena. Yeah. So I think we'll hold off on that. Let's go ahead and sorry. Let's go ahead and I do want to check out real quick who's in the incursion crystal again. I can't remember. So in here, it was Angela, Cap Infinity War, so Hulkbuster, Mojo, Nim. Out of that, I wouldn't mind a dupe on Hulkbuster. Wouldn't mind pulling Angela more mojo. You know, Beardo is okay. I've got him rank 4, Sig 200. You know, Namor needs to be ranked up, and Ronan, not sure if there's many uses for him. But let's go ahead and let's see where Arcane 2 puts us there. I'd like to get into Quantum. I don't think I'm going to push any higher than that. I may not even push the whole way to Quantum since I'm in Arcane 2. Do I want to save for next season? Yes, I do. So we're going to use some energy. And I save roughly about 6,000 of the Elder's Marks every season. Just in case there's a season I want to push really hard, you know, and they come out with another one, kind of like they did the season where Alliance War was canceled. You know, I want to be able to have a lot of those built up in there. So we are going against Drashtar from K-Nick Alliance. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Well, we're going to get rid of Tigra. I always ban high-ranked Tigers. I figure if they're that highly ranked, they know how to use them. Okay, who else do we want to get rid of here? May get rid of that Spider-Gwen. Now we're going to get rid of Viv. I think she's pretty good for this meta. Don't know how to fight her well in case they use her on offense, so we're just going to lock those in. And this is going to be win or lose. If we win, great. If we lose, you know, it is what it is. I am comfortable as long as I'm over 100 points. I want to be over 200 if I can. So, you know, either way, you know, kind of in that 100 to 200 is kind of that Goldilocks zone. I'm comfortable with it. Okay, let's bring her, and let's bring Kingpin. And I'm sorry if you hear dings and all in the background, it's just my work computer. So, all right, there we go. Let's go with, I think we're just going to go those two. Can't really pass them up. Need somebody for that Hulkling if he puts him on attack. Need somebody for Mangog. And the cow. Gotcha. Okay, so I need a couple counters there. Not really seeing it. Let's go there. Let's go Hood, I guess. Do need a science champ in there. Do need a science champ. Okay, so for Tuma, I will have to rely on, don't know, maybe Hood. Okay, and CGR is the last. Man, I didn't get. Let's go cow. Might as well. He's going to have to take my cow. I can use him for that Hulkling if nothing else. There'll be stuff that'll sneak through, but maybe I can finish it. Okay, so he goes Mangog first. Let's go with Nick. He's probably going to CGR Nick. But maybe he'll throw the Hulkling out there. Or Juggernaut. I forgot he had Juggernaut. So for this fight, let's try this. This may not work out well. Let's go just like that. And yes, I know 1-5 hits on that first one. And I know I'm pushing here. Come on now, throw your special. Thank you. That did more damage than I was thinking it was going to. Okay, we're going to do that. That. Didn't mean to dex there and eat that special too. Oh well. I think the other one's a much easier fight. This was just to see what this would do. We will try to extend the incinerates. So we'll pause him. Maybe he will throw a special one. Nope, he's not going to throw a special one at all. He's not going to throw a special two either. So we're just going to go this way. Pause his incinerates again. Oh, and he gets the unblockable right there. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Beautiful. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I know he's armor break immune. I was just doing it for the armors to remove the prowess. I really didn't have a counter to him. And just kind of put it out there as a, nothing else I could do. Maybe could have run Hood on it, but I want to save Hood for another fight. So wasn't a whole lot I could do with that one. Yeah, I know he's armor break immune. I was just doing it for the armors to remove the prowess. I really didn't have a counter to him. All right, who do I want to go with here? Let's go with Cal. Maybe could have run Hood on it, but I want to save Hood for another fight. So wasn't a whole lot I could do with that one. Atuma, I'm going to have to go with Hood, I think, is probably the best play there. I'd like to have saved him for Hulkling, but I can maybe do something different there. Probably should have gone Kingpin here, but I want to build up to about 20 bullets in there. Okay, now throw your special one. Thank you. Okay, 15. I think once we get to another special 2, we will heavy. Forgot about his unstoppable. Throw this. See what the heavy attack does. Not quite enough. We're going to try it again. Come on. Just die. There we go. Yeah, Mangog is tough, especially as a 7-star. He just has such a high health pool. I can bait special ones and you can get him to do, that, but then he goes unstoppable, unblockable for a bit and, slows you down there. His special 2, a pain to dex. I love, I actually don't mind fighting him depending on the champ that I can bring in. If I can bring in Silk or something like that, I love fighting him. You can just let Silk auto evade the special 2 all day long. He is just such a tanky pain in the ass to fight. I didn't see that he brought in Rintra versus Rintra. I don't think he can get through that fight. Okay. So, for this one, he's going to put down Hulkling. I think I'm going to try Hulkling with Iron Man. I've got to have somebody that can remove the prowess so I can get through the fight. I can't put... He's going to go with Nimrod on attack no matter who I put. So let's not put down Sauron. We will put down Kingpin. This one's going to be tough was kind of outdrafted here a little bit. His last round where he was able to pull Mangog and Rintra, and I really had no counters to either in my deck, and I only had one more pull, and didn't get any counters in that, so it's gonna be tough. Not ever tried this matchup. I'm not expecting it to go well. Thank you for throwing a heavy right there, though. Okay, I will take that. Let's get rid of that prowess. I'll take that as well. Oof, almost pushed him too far. Okay. Okay, now throw me a special. Thank you. I think we'll go up to the special 2 now. We got the prowess under control. He caught me a little bit there. I think we'll wait to the end to activate our heal. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I stand a chance of getting him down. But if we finish at a full yellow bar, get him down fairly far, next special I'm going to activate my heal. There we go. Get the heal active. Hey, I did finish him off. Nice 27K. Hey, Vital Man, sorry. I was in mid-fight. Yeah, I did the best I could there. I'm pleased with that fight. That worked out a little bit better than I thought it was going to. Pretty close overall, considering the matchup I had. Not going to complain. That was about as well as I could do in that matchup. That Mangog or Rintra, no matter who he put down, I didn't really have a counter for. Probably could have gone with Kingpin there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and run another one. Like I said, that 100 to 200 point zone is kind of where I'm trying to finish up. I'm in there. If I lose a couple, I may run some tomorrow morning just to see if I can get back up on the upper 100s. Okay, going up against Powerful Sam. All right, who do we want to get rid of here? Let's get rid of some Mystic Champs. I think we'll just take those out. Yep, that's going to be it. And, all right, he picks first. And let's see, let's go with Hood. And let's put him in there. Okay, so I've got to watch out for... Oh, he didn't put Torch in there. All right, well, at least we have a semi... No, we're going to go this way, actually. Oh, man, who do I want to throw in there? Let's go him. That way we have a counter. We can use Scarlet Witch or Sigil Witch there to counter a couple of the Mystics if need be. Okay, need a thing counter. Well, let's go there. It's not a thing counter, that's for sure. And there, we can use her as a thing counter if need be. Armor break immune, but getting the armors will remove the prowess at least. All right, who do we want to go with for this last one? Do we want to go Nick? Yeah, we're going to go Nick Fury again. All right, I figured I'd see Thing right away. I don't know who he's going to use there. Yeah, Mega Sentinel. I guess that makes sense, but still going to be a tough fight. And I'm going to use a Mega Sentinel as well. Not really sure how this is going to go either way, but at least I can take care of his prowess. She's a little tanky. Thank you for throwing right away. Oh, you did not catch me with that. Wasn't sure how many hits were on that special too. Okay, so it looks like it's 6. Okay, good to know. Now throw your special. Okay, into a striker. Okay, on 3 hits into there. Man, caught me with it again. That's twice. That's fine. Yeah, I get away from it there. Okay, 4 hits in a block. Oh, now you don't want to throw one? Thanks. Wait until I can't back away from it. Her dash back isn't that far. And then I stun myself into Man. Well, I thought for sure I'd have enough to be able to maybe bring him down, but and I lost track of the stacks. And I was trying to hit my striker. Yeah. Kind of figured that was going to be the case. All right. I just do not like this meta. I cannot draft well for it at all. Haven't been the entire time it's been up and going. Let's go Nick Fury and see what we can do there. Come on, lock it in. Okay, he goes Rintra. Let's try Scarlet Witch. Let's try this. Not really had much luck using her in this meta, but and of course he wants to, just 5 hits into my block the whole time. Okay, I should be able to parry here, grab one of those. We're just going to do that. Okay, now throw a special 2 quickly. Come on. Thank you. This. Steal those 5 prowess he had. Oh, that did decent. That did pretty decent. Now you can throw another special too, though. Didn't mean to parry there. Didn't mean to parry there either. 3 will go now. Maybe this will finish him off. Don't know if it's going to be quick enough. Don't know if that little bit of health that I lost will come back to haunt me. And there we go. That's about as good as I can do against Rintra. Now we have to look and see who we've got left here. Who is he going to put on defense? He's going to put Absman on defense. Whew, that was close. So I'm going to, now if I put Herc, he's going to go Wiccan. Pretty much anybody I put down, he's going to go Wiccan. Let's see who he places. I'm figuring I'm going to see Absman placed. There's Absman. Just go because he's going to be tanky. He's going to be big. I don't think it's going to work well. Don't think it's going to work well, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I'm not the greatest with Hood. But maybe we can do something here. Well, you know, I was really hoping you would throw a special. Thank you. We'll take you out of that, though. And I'm back up against the wall where I don't need to be, and I accidentally stunned him, and that's going to be it. Well, maybe not it yet. Just want you to back away. Okay, there we go. Got some room on the map. I'm not doing anything against this guy damage-wise. And now you won't throw a special. That's going to be the last little bit of damage I can do. Let's throw another. Maybe we can get a heavy off. Come after me. Thank you. We'll do that. And that'll be 2 losses in a row. Oh, man. Yeah, I just had nothing for him. Yeah. Take your sticker and... All right, time to turn it around. That's 2 in a row. Need to get... Okay. Like a win. Like to end on a win. Okay. Let's take care of him. Don't want to fight him. Maybe Photon. I'm gonna have to go that way. Okay. Let's see what we get here. So he's got jugs. Let's go her. Actually, we're gonna do this and this. I'd like to get that Sigil Witch again. Guess I'm gonna see Thing and Long Shot. Yep. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. So we've got a domino counter now. Great. Do I see Kitty? Or is he going to put... Oh, he can put domino down of his own. We're going to go there and there. Yeah. Not feeling good about this draft either. Okay, so who can I use here out of this? Let's go, I guess, Kingpin. Just go ahead and put Thing down. Oh no, okay. Not who I was expecting there. And I did not draft for defense. So let's go there. He's going to have to use Ant-Man. That'll get him, so I don't have to worry about him on defense. Let's go here. I think. Domino, do domino things, please. Okay, we'll take advantage of that. Do that. Come on, thank you. I thought I evaded that. Okay, just back up. There you go. Okay, get the stun there. That. Okay, there. Okay, throw your special, thank you. Now for this one, do that. And then into striker, into heavy. Back up against the wall. Oh shoot, he had his aura. He was going decent until then. We should be able to at least get through the fight. There we go. She did not do domino things. Really thought I was going to be able to pull that one off. Really thought I was going to pull everything off, be able to pull that one off. And now, let's go. I want to do Scorpion there. Yeah, might as well. Not feeling good about this anymore. Okay, so we've got a Hercules. Jeez. Not really much I can do here. I think this is the third in a row that I've been just completely outdrafted. Okay, now back off. Oh, and I've got his stupid taunt on me. And I got it on again. Well, he's got so many prowess built up. I just can't do any damage. He keeps getting that stupid thing. I'm just going to throw this and walk into that and just finish it off. Damn it. Oh, shoot. I should have been paying attention to who he was fighting. I just had to finish that fight. Yeah, the Infuriate is a pain in the... Oh my gosh. I had that. That was me. That was me being me there. Just dropping through the ranks now. Okay, let's focus up for one. Let's get a good draft. Which I don't know what that looks like. Man, that's painful. Lost a lot more than I've won recently. Let's change it up. Let's throw Elder's Marks at it. Maybe that'll change my luck. Actually, let's wait. Should have Alliance Quest starting here in just a few seconds. A minute. Oh no, we'll wait. I like jumping in Alliance Quest right away. Man, so bad. Yeah, Battlegrounds is not my game mode. You know, I like Alliance Quest. I like Arena. Things that are nice and calm, and you know, I can screw up as much as I want and still perform okay. All right. Give it another second here. I'm going to respond real quick on my work computer to somebody, and then we'll jump into Alliance Quest and then do one more match. Well, you know, depending on the roster, you know, this meta has just been It's not an easy one to climb. It's not an easy one to use. And I'm going to have to no, I thought I was going to have to restart there for a second. So, it is what it is. It's just, I can't quite figure out the best champs to use. When I think I'm drafting good, I end up not. Um, my luck in almost all things is I'll have a good draft through the first 2 rounds, and then the last two, they'll, pick things that I don't get any counters for. And I don't do re-rolls. I know I could, and probably should at times. I've got 10 of them, but I don't know. It's not something I do. It's not something I think about at the time. I just kind of try and make do with what I'm handed. There we go. Oh, I say I'm good at Alliance Quest. All right, let's. Maybe it's just the whole streaming thing I'm not good at. Okay, you can throw another. And that'll finish that fight. Yeah, I think so. I don't know very many people that liked it. I know Lags was enjoying it. He was undefeated in it for quite some time. I think he finally lost a match maybe yesterday or the day before on his stream. But outside of that, it's been rough. And I keep thinking, maybe I, kind of waited to the end to try and push for 200 points, thinking that maybe others had given up and were just satisfied with where they were and that I'd be able to climb some. But hasn't worked out that way. Would you throw your special one, please? Of course not. Okay, we're going to have to do this a different way then, I guess. These fights are just so boring. And I'm not worried about taking damage in these first couple. My paths in section 2 and section 3, I'll heal him to full, even if he was at 1% health at the end of them. But fortunately for the first part of Alliance Quest, I get to, outside of those fights, I get to cheese it. Hey, and I get to crash to my phone desktop. All right, let's get everything back up there. There we go. I was due for one of those. Yes, I know Alliance Quest started. Now we get to cheese these fights. They take a little bit longer, but it is cheese all the way. And easy, these next couple fights. I'm gonna actually unplug my phone. It's starting to get a little warm. And this, this path here is always my convincing that the AI is just bad. There'll be times I'll be standing here just like this, wide open, not blocking, and they'll hit and spend 30 seconds hitting into my block or hitting into nothing. There we go. Get these out of the way, run one more BG, and then I think I've got to... Oh, no, I've got a little bit of time before my next meeting. I guess I should also work on removing some of the protection so I can actually do some damage here. Forgot what day it was. Is this game multiplayer? Sort of. There are modes like Battlegrounds where it is player versus player, but you're not actively fighting each other at the same time, if that makes sense. The computer controls your opponent at all times. But there are modes where you can kind of go against other players. So, primarily they are the player versus player is the draft portion of it, where you're picking what champs you're going to use and the strategy of what champ you're going to defend with and things like that. But you don't actually fight, against another player. For example, I am controlling Ebony Maw here. The computer is controlling Punisher. So hopefully that helps out. And welcome to the channel. The mode that I'm running right now, if you're not familiar with the game, is part of it. It's called Alliance Quest. It is basically a large-scale map that everybody has a certain number of fights that they've got to do, and then you work together to take out a couple mini bosses and then a boss at the end. Okay, you play Marvel Future Fight? Gotcha. I've tried that once. I haven't played it in, I don't know, probably a couple years. I loaded it up about the same time I found this, and I like this a little bit better. There we go. And these fights are easy. I've got the path that I take. One of the things about Ebony Maw in this game is if the opponent has guaranteed critical hits, Maw cannot be hit by guaranteed criticals. So this path, the modifier on it, the bob and weave one, guarantees that all their hits are critical. So I can just stand there and they'll never hit me. So it looks much easier than probably what it is. So the next fight that you'll see, I'll actually have to do a little bit more in the way of fighting than just letting them hit into me and not actually touching me. Okay, play Marvel Future Revolution. It's also multiplayer with real players. Okay, haven't tried that one. I'm not a big, in any game that I've ever played, I've not really been a big PvP guy. From things like World of Warcraft, some of the games before it, just never was really much into PvP. I kind of like PvE, player versus the environment or player versus the computer. However you want to look at it. I've never been in almost any game a very skilled fighter. I like the strategy aspects of things a little bit more. I like this one because it is a kind of a fun game that you can play with your phone that can take as much or as little time out of your day as you want it to. All right, that should, nope, almost finish them. There we go. Alrighty, so it would be boring if you MCOC with her. Um, I don't know. People say that. I don't find it boring. It is. There's a lot of challenge in the fights, and I think it would be, in a way, if another player is able to control and you're fighting against them, it may be boring that way, the way this game is laid out. Um, Getting openings for fights and things like that. The somewhat predictability of the AI helps in the game. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't do it. I don't know if a true player versus player mode would work in MCOC. I can see fights where people just sat back and you know held block and waited for somebody to come in and then you intercept them. So stop DE. No, I do not. All right, let's focus up here. See if we can do this one. Get a win. Finish us off. Oh, nice roster. Let's take out Thing. Let's take out Korg. Let's take out Void. No, we're going to take out Maul because he's going to ban my torch. Nope, he didn't. Shoot. Okay, and this is kind of the PvE, player versus player mode. So it is an actual other person that is picking those champs and doing all the work on the other side. I haven't run Hulk. Doesn't do well in this meta, but just need to do something different. See if we can break the losing streak. We are going to go Nick Fury, even though he has an AA. Let's drop Gallon. Okay, he's going to put his Hulk out there. Okay, at least I have somebody who may be able to do a little bit of damage. There, we're going to go there. There. Right. Yes. Debated on banning that Void, hopefully. I don't like having to bring a counter for Void into a fight. Don't really need one. I just hate keeping track of the 10 hit combos to remove his debuffs. Okay, that works for me. And we're going to go with Torch. There we go. So we did get somebody at least. Is this mode permanent? Yes. This is something that's in the game pretty much all the time. They run it in seasons. So it is basically 4 weeks to a season. Then there's a week off in between and then starts up again. Let's go there. He's going to throw AA, I think. Okay. Should still take chip damage. Okay, he's going to throw Hulk. Okay, I'm going to go Human Torch. Now let's see if we can get him down. With the way the nodes are in this fight, depending on how aggressive and all he is. I'll take those hits into the block. Thank you. There we go. Now you can throw a special. Okay, I'm going to block these. Thank you. And into Striker. There. I'm going to take those into block too. Okay, I can't. Okay, his prowess is getting up there. I need to finish this pretty soon. He's unblockable. That's fine. I'll get to my special 3. Come on, there we go. This will take a second or two, but maybe, just maybe, buy me the room on the map I need. I don't know if I'm going to get them down. Okay, he's at his special 2. I do need you to throw your special, though. Oh, and I accidentally stunned, and he threw a special then. Damn it. Well, maybe I'll do more damage than he will have done to Doom. It's my only hope. That's the thing I hate about this meta. I accidentally stun probably 50% of my fights. Would have gotten him down, too. Would have been okay. But we'll see. Let's plan out next round. I'm going to go Nick Fury. Oh, good. 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 Let's see. I put Nick Fury down. He's going to throw Archangel against Nick Fury. He's going to put Doom down. I see how his Hulk went against it. So we're going to put, you know what, let's go there. Okay. Now let's throw our Hulk. Don't think I'll get it down, but I don't know what he's laughing at. I wanted him to use Archangel there so I could throw Nick Fury the next round if I need it. Come on. Well, we're going to go for it. What the heck? And there we go. There we go. I don't think he can do it any quicker than that. I don't think he can do it with that much health. That one felt good. That one felt really good to me. And there we go. You laughed, but you lost. And there we go. At least we got a win there to end it up. We did finish. Exactly, laugh now. He did. He was consistent. You know, I'm going to end there for right now. I may run some more later on. I do want to run. Let's go into the event quest. Run one path here since I did put it in the title of the stream that I was running the event quest. I'm going to go with the same team. It's a kind of Avengers quest here. Let's just go up. Run this path. Get some energy running through. See what the nodes are. Okay, know all those. Power through sickness. Each time the attacker is inflicted with any debuff, the defender gains power gain passive. Okay. All right. So for this, let's start here. And then, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be at my special 2. Keep him there. Heavy, 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 heavy. One more. Nope, didn't take it. Striker. Heavy. Back him away. Special 2. Drain his power and be done. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. I haven't looked ahead on who's on this path, so let's go ahead and just build them all up a little bit for the boss. Yeah, let's go with Iron Man for this one. Okay, now you can throw your special. Thank you. And there we go. Didn't get any extras loaded in there, but ramp up his damage. Throw this special 2, should finish it. Yep. 7-star Ghost. You know, I've never been a Ghost player. 7-star one may. Yeah, that would be one that I think I would focus on trying and learn to play a little bit more. Let's do this. Okay. And I'm actually going to do a 5-hit combo there. Okay, come into my block. Thank you. Perfect. Ah. Oh well, this didn't go how I wanted it to. Oh, did I tap out of her cryo arrow? Well, you know what? My game needed a restart anyway. No one saw that. Don't know how I lost my cryo arrow. Okay, now knock him back to the wall. Refresh that. Thank you. You should be taunted. Thank you. That's what I meant to do last time. Okay, one more combo here. Should finish him off. Much better fight that time around. It's kind of what I was trying to do before. Okay, with who we've got left, let's go. Let's go some Iron Man here. This should be fun. That's right, he doesn't get any prowess. Not as much fun. We'll drop that. Oh, nice. 25K. Oh, I hate that he does that. And I hate that I wasn't paying attention to it. Okay, so here, let's go with Mantis. Let's try her out. I need some practice with her anyway. All right. Now you can throw a special. Back off. Wow, you're not going to back up at all, are you? There you go. Now onto special 2, and that should finish him. There we go. Always afraid to go 4-hit combo into that heavy. I probably could do it. I think you can. Just not something I typically do. Let's use her again. Yeah, she's another one of those champs that, with the AI manipulation that she can do, when it works, it's great. But that intimidate, I find, like right there. Why? Oops. And there we go. Alrighty, on to the boss, and this is going to wrap up the stream. I do have a meeting in 15 minutes I need to get ready for, so let's just come in here with Hulk and let Hulk smash to wrap this up. That was close. Thought he was going to smack me in the face there. Come on, throw a special. Thank you. Man, I'm not building up Furies fast enough. So we're just going to throw it. Let's throw a special 2. I was hoping you'd come after me. Oh, you're unblockable. Did not see that. But you're now stun locked. And there we go. Alrighty. Let's see, I think that finishes up everything there that I was going to run. So we've run a path through the monthly event quest, did some arena early on, some battlegrounds in the middle there so people could see just how bad I am at this game. Other than that, let's claim these things. Can't really think of Anything else I want to do coming up here in the near future? Most likely on. Oops, I don't want Alliance Quest. Let me look here. We've got 21 hours left before the rewards reset for incursions. I will probably be running that. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. It will most likely be Thursday or Friday. Main reason being, I do have 251,000 incursions crystals left over. So I should be able to get one more 7-star in hopes of maybe duping our Hulkbuster or pulling a Angela, who are the two that I kind of want out of that the most. We'll take, Beardo if I got him. He does need to be awakened in High Sig. Same with Namor. Really, anybody but Ronan out of that crystal, and I'll be very, very happy. So that's coming up soon. We've got some other things in the next couple of days. We'll have Battleground rewards coming in, some more Alliance War, and we've got 8.3 coming in 8 days. So do want to thank those of you that joined in and followed along. Would appreciate any likes that you want to do, any comments that you want to leave. I am greatly appreciative of it as I try and kind of build this channel and do a few things on here. But with all that, I do want to once again just thank you and hope you all have a great day. We'll talk to you later. In 8 days. So do want to thank those of you that joined in and followed along. Would appreciate any likes that you want to do, any comments that you want to leave. I am greatly appreciative of it as I try and kind of build this channel and do a few things on here. But with all that, I do want to once again just thank you and hope you all have a great day. We'll talk to you later.